What if everything we've seen was part of a bigger plan? A plan so intricate, it changed the course of a family forever. Robyn Brown, the innocent wife who seemed to always stand by Kody's side, may not be as innocent as we've been led to believe. And Dayton, her oldest son, mysteriously vanished from the spotlight. Was his absence part of a larger, darker story? Could Robyn have masterminded more than just her position as Kody's favorite? Did she use emotional manipulation to isolate the other wives, while orchestrating Dayton's quiet exit? In this documentary, we unravel the tangled web of emotional manipulation, family betrayal, and secrets that have shocked the Sister Wives fanbase. The answers may surprise you. Stay with us to uncover the truth about Robyn, Dayton, and the family dynamics no one saw coming. Part 1. Robyn Brown's life on Sister Wives has always been a source of both fascination and speculation. But recently, something strange has caught the attention of fans: the disappearance of her older son, Dayton. It wasn't just that he was off-screen. No, his absence was noticed, and it raised questions no one had the answers to. Where did Dayton go? Why hasn't he been seen? And why does Robyn's family seem so tight-lipped about it? Fans flooded Reddit with theories. Some speculated that Dayton stepped away from the show to lead a more private life. Others believed there was more to his absence than meets the eye. Was he distancing himself from his mother? Or was there something more personal and painful at play? A zoom in on a Reddit post that reads, "Has Dayton left the family behind? What really happened?" To understand Dayton's disappearance, we need to look back at his time on the show. As Robyn's eldest son, Dayton was introduced early on, and viewers followed his journey as he navigated life within a polygamous family. But as time went on, something changed. Despite the family's tight-knit image, Dayton's relationship with Robyn seemed distant. In interviews, he often appeared uncomfortable, and his rare moments in front of the camera only deepened the mystery. Was this the beginning of his gradual exit from the spotlight? Did he start feeling overwhelmed by the family dynamic or the public attention? The silence from Robyn and the family only added fuel to the fire. In interviews, Robyn brushed off questions about Dayton's absence, fueling rumors that something wasn't quite right. Was there a family rift? Or was Dayton simply choosing to step away from the cameras? But Robyn's evasive responses only raised more questions. A tweet reads, "Why is Robyn hiding the truth about Dayton? What are they not telling us?" As speculation continued to grow, the lack of clarity from the family began to unravel their carefully crafted image. Could Dayton's decision to leave the show be a sign of something deeper? Then, a breakthrough. A fan theory circulating online begins to hint at the truth. Dayton's disappearance wasn't about stepping away for a new life, it was about breaking free from his mother's influence. A source close to the family reveals that Dayton was reportedly struggling with the pressure of being part of a polygamous family and felt isolated by the constant public scrutiny. It was then that he made the decision to step away, permanently. Dayton needed space to live his own life, away from the cameras and away from Robyn's control. What many fans didn't know was that Dayton's relationship with Robyn had become strained. Sources suggest he had become uncomfortable with the way the family was portrayed on television and began seeking a life of his own, away from the public eye. With this revelation, the floodgates opened. Fans were furious, both at Robyn for keeping Dayton's absence a secret, and at the way his story was handled on-screen. Some fans felt betrayed, while others sympathized with Dayton's decision to take control of his own life. The emotional fallout was undeniable. But one question remained: what does this mean for Robyn and the rest of the family? A shot of an angry comment. Robyn should have been honest. Why is she hiding the truth? As the dust settles, one thing is clear: Dayton's disappearance has changed everything. Robyn Brown's carefully controlled family narrative has been shaken, and fans are left wondering if this will be the catalyst for even bigger secrets to be uncovered. As for Dayton, his future remains uncertain. Will he ever return to the show? Or will he continue living in the shadows, away from the cameras and away from the family who made him a reality TV star? Robyn gazing out a window, a lone figure, reflecting on what has been lost. And as Robyn moves forward, fans are asking themselves one thing: did the show and its pressures finally break the Brown family apart? Or was this just the beginning of a much deeper story? What do you think really happened to Dayton? Was his decision to leave a personal choice or a result of family dynamics? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Part 2. Robyn Brown has always played the part of the innocent, caring wife. The one who only wants to hold her family together. She's shared intimate moments with Kody on-screen, often positioning herself as the one trying to heal the rifts between him and his other wives. But is that really the full picture? Viewers have seen Robyn's vulnerable side, her tears, her hurt, and her desire to connect with Kody. But as the seasons go on, some fans are starting to question whether there's more to the story. Is Robyn truly innocent? Or is she a master manipulator, quietly orchestrating her position within the family? A fan comment on Reddit: is Robyn really the victim, or is she playing us all? As Robyn's role in the family grows, so does the suspicion. Fans have noticed a pattern. Every time the family faces conflict, Robyn seems to have the perfect emotional response, whether it's a tearful confession or a calculated outburst. And Kody, he always seems to be there, defending her, while the other wives are left questioning their place in his life. Time and time again, Robyn has managed to place herself at the center of Kody's attention, subtly pushing away his other wives. Some even say that she has used emotional tactics to pit Kody against the others, making him feel as though they are the ones creating the drama, not her. A comment on Reddit: every time Kody gets upset, it's Robyn who comforts him. Is this strategy or love? As the family drama intensifies, Robyn remains calm and composed, even as the others argue and fight. Fans have started to notice a chilling pattern. Whenever there's a family disagreement, Robyn seems to know exactly what to say to Kody to steer the narrative in her favor. Could this be emotional manipulation in its purest form? In moments of conflict, Robyn positions herself as the peacekeeper, subtly isolating the other wives by making Kody feel as though they are the problem. This manipulation doesn't happen overtly, but with subtle emotional cues and calculated timing, Robyn has slowly become the one wife Kody can't seem to live without. A slow zoom on Robyn's face, showing a knowing look as Kody argues with another wife. It's time to face the truth. A closer look at Robyn's behavior reveals something more sinister. A former friend of the Brown family has come forward, claiming that Robyn's actions were always part of a larger strategy. From the beginning, she calculated her moves, her tears, her gentle words, even her moments of vulnerability, to ensure Kody's loyalty and to isolate the other wives. Robyn was never just playing the good wife, she was playing a long game. This wasn't just a desire to be loved by Kody. No, Robyn was maneuvering to protect her position and make sure she was the last woman standing. Every step she took, every word she spoke, was calculated to pull Kody closer while pushing the other wives farther away. And now, the truth is coming to light. A comment reading, "Was Robyn playing the long game from day one?" As the truth begins to emerge, the backlash is swift. The other wives have started speaking out. They reveal their feelings of betrayal, hurt, and manipulation. They describe a family dynamic where Robyn's calculated moves created an emotional distance, not just between Kody and the other wives, but also among the wives themselves. They describe how Robyn's quiet influence shaped Kody's decisions and how it made them feel powerless in their own relationships. The emotional cost of Robyn's tactics was high, and the family is still reeling from the consequences. A comment, "Robyn's manipulation was subtle, but the effects were devastating." So, what's next for Robyn and the Brown family? With the truth now out in the open, will Robyn continue to play the innocent wife? Or has her web of manipulation finally unraveled? And what will Kody do now that he's faced with the reality of how his decisions have affected his family? Only time will tell if Robyn will continue her calculated moves, or if the other wives will finally reclaim their voice and stand up for themselves. But one thing is clear, the drama is far from over. What do you think? Has Robyn been manipulating Kody all along? Or are these accusations just another way to tear her down? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's deep dive in full details. Part 3. When Robyn first joined the Brown family, viewers were introduced to her as the new wife, who was eager to make it work. She came across as warm-hearted and nurturing, trying to bring balance to a chaotic family dynamic. But was this image just a mask? Behind that calm, friendly exterior, was Robyn quietly working to secure her position as Kody's most trusted wife. Through tears, heartfelt confessions, and moments of vulnerability, Robyn played the perfect role. But as time went on, certain patterns began to emerge. Kody was always there for her, always defending her. And it was becoming clear to fans that the other wives were being pushed aside. Was Robyn manipulating Kody all along, or was she simply playing her part as the innocent one in a world of chaos? A Reddit thread flashes on screen, as Robyn playing the victim to isolate the others. But the drama doesn't end with Robyn and Kody. As Robyn's presence in the family grew stronger, another mystery started to unfold. Dayton, Robyn's eldest son, seemed to disappear from the show altogether. Fans began to notice, where had Dayton gone? Why was he no longer part of the family dynamic? Dayton's absence was sudden and unexplained. Was it just a coincidence, or was something more going on behind the scenes? According to some fans, Dayton had grown increasingly distant from the family, especially from Robyn. Did he feel the emotional weight of being in a polygamous family? Or was there something deeper at play, something that forced him to step away from the show entirely? A comment on Reddit reads, "As Dayton's disappearance linked to Robyn's manipulation of Kody." As Dayton vanished, Robyn's control over Kody intensified. With every passing season, Robyn became more central to the family dynamic. She would often position herself as the peacekeeper, calming Kody down during heated arguments, making sure he saw her as the only wife who truly understood him. But was this just emotional manipulation in disguise? Was Robyn playing a long game, positioning herself as Kody's most trusted partner while isolating the others. It's clear that Robyn had found a way to maintain Kody's focus on her. She would always position herself as the one trying to make things work, while subtly planting seeds of doubt in Kody's mind about the other wives. Some fans believe she knew exactly what she was doing, using her emotional vulnerability to manipulate the situation in her favor. And Kody, he couldn't see through it. A fan tweet reads, "Robyn manipulates Kody so well, he's blind to it." And then it all started to make sense. A theory began circulating among fans, suggesting that Robyn had been calculating her every move from the start. By keeping Kody emotionally attached to her and subtly isolating the other wives, Robyn was creating an impenetrable bond with him. She made herself indispensable, the one wife who was always there when Kody needed support. And as for the others, they became secondary. The more fans dug into Robyn's behavior, the more they realized it wasn't just about love. It was about strategy. And when Dayton's sudden disappearance was added to the equation, fans started to wonder, did Robyn push him out, too? Was Dayton simply a pawn in her bigger plan? A screenshot of a Reddit post saying, "Robyn pushed Dayton away to protect her spot with Kody." Was this planned? As the truth started to emerge, the family's dynamic began to unravel. The other wives, who had once believed in Robyn's innocence, started to see the emotional manipulation for what it was. Kody's fixation on Robyn had distanced him from the rest of the family, and the wives felt the emotional cost of his favoritism. The emotional fallout was intense. The wives, once close, began to drift apart, their relationships with Kody strained by his blind loyalty to Robyn. And the fans, they were divided. Some sided with Robyn, believing she was simply trying to make the best of a difficult situation. But others saw through her manipulation, and they weren't afraid to call her out. A comment reads, "Why did Kody let this happen? Did Robyn control everything?" Now, with the truth out in the open, the Brown family faces a crossroads. Will Robyn continue to manipulate her way into Kody's heart, or will the other wives finally stand up for themselves? As for Dayton, his future remains uncertain. Will he ever return to the family? Or has he chosen to live a life outside the chaos of sister wives? It's in the moments of conflict where Robyn's true tactics begin to emerge. Every wife has their breaking point, and Robyn, she knows exactly how to push Kody's buttons. Take that time in the family therapy session, when Robyn defended Kody from the others, painting herself as the only one who truly understood him. In these moments, Robyn manipulates Kody's emotions. She speaks in soft tones, acknowledging Kody's pain, but subtly turns the narrative to make the other wives look like the cause of his struggles. What do fans think? Let's look at what they've been saying online. As one Reddit user points out, every time there's tension, Robyn's response isn't about resolving conflict. It's about ensuring Kody sees her as his only ally. She makes him feel needed, and that gives her control. Robyn's ability to frame herself as the victim, who only wants to protect Kody, has been her most powerful tool. But what happens when this strategy backfires? The other wives aren't blind. They're watching, and they're growing increasingly frustrated. The wives, who once considered Robyn a sister wife, are now feeling the strain. They can't ignore the fact that Kody's emotional focus has shifted entirely to Robyn. The cracks in their relationship with Kody are deepening, and Robyn's emotional manipulation is slowly starting to isolate her from the others. While Robyn's emotional manipulation played out on-screen, another mystery began to unfold. Dayton, Robyn's eldest son, slowly began to disappear from the show. His absence raised questions, especially as his relationship with the family seemed to change. What happened to Dayton? Why was he no longer part of the family dynamic? Was this just a coincidence, or was there something else going on behind closed doors? As fans dug deeper, they began to wonder, did Dayton feel the emotional tension created by Robyn's manipulation? Was he uncomfortable with how Kody was becoming more emotionally dependent on Robyn? Or was there another reason behind his decision to step away from the family and the show? Maybe Dayton couldn't stand the way Kody was favoring Robyn. Maybe he felt neglected. Some sources close to the family claim that Dayton struggled with the pressure of the polygamous family dynamic. Being thrust into the spotlight, constantly overshadowed by Robyn's relationship with Kody, may have been too much for him. But is that the real reason he left? Or was there more to the story? More manipulation behind the scenes, pushing him out of the frame? I think Robyn played a part in Dayton's disappearance. She pushed him aside to protect her position with Kody. As the truth about Robyn's manipulative tactics and Dayton's disappearance began to surface, the Brown family faced a significant backlash. Kody's blind loyalty to Robyn had left the other wives feeling betrayed, and the emotional fallout was immediate. The wives had always stood by Kody, supporting him as their husband, their partner. But now, Kody's attention was entirely focused on Robyn. And for the other wives, it wasn't just about Kody anymore, it was about feeling overlooked, undervalued, and left behind. In their eyes, Robyn had gone from a beloved sister wife to the one who tore the family apart. Kody, too, was starting to face the consequences of his actions. The family was divided, and it was clear that Robyn's influence had reached a boiling point. As the drama unfolded, one truth became clear: Robyn had been playing a long game. A game where every move, every tear, every word, was calculated to secure her place by Kody's side. Fans were starting to see the picture, and it was a shocking revelation. Robyn is not the victim. She's been manipulating Kody and the family from the start. Everything was part of her strategy to become the most important wife. What fans didn't know, though, was just how far Robyn had gone. She hadn't just worked her way into Kody's heart, she had slowly but surely eliminated the others. She pushed Dayton out of the picture, keeping him at arm's length. She isolated Kody emotionally, feeding him doubts about the other wives, making him feel like he could only rely on her. And as Kody grew more distant from the others, Robyn's hold on him only strengthened. What began as emotional manipulation became a calculated strategy. And as fans began to see it, the backlash against Robyn was immense. Kody has no idea how much Robyn has manipulated him. It's heartbreaking to watch him fall for it. What we know for sure is this: the Brown family may never be the same again. The manipulation, the betrayal, and the secrets have torn them apart. But will they heal? Or is this the beginning of an even darker chapter for sister wives? What do you think? Was Robyn manipulating Kody all along? Did Dayton's disappearance play a role in the family's breakdown? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more shocking updates on the Sister Wives saga you won't find anywhere else.